Let's find out what's in the box of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. Dave Taylor here, and AT&T sent me the latest and greatest from Samsung. This is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. Now, I know you're saying, wait a minute, there's three versions of the S24. There's the S24, the S24 Plus, and the S24 Ultra. And what the heck are the differences? And is this really the middle of the three units? The answer is, it is. So, the S24, which is sort of their entry level, is a 6.2 FHD Plus display, and its dimensions are 5.8 by 2.8 by 0.3 inches. So it's a nice size, it's a little compact. This is the S24 Plus, which bumps up to a 6.7 inch QHD Plus display. So it's a better display and it's a little bit bigger. It is 6.2 by 3 by 0.3 inches thick. And it also has 120 hertz refresh and 2600 nits brightness for the screen. I'm expecting a lot from this screen. Samsung generally has really nice screens. So then what's the Ultra? So the Ultra adds a tiny bit to the screen size, but the big thing that the Ultra adds is it adds a place where you can put the S Pen so you can use it as a write-on surface. So that's the real upgrade there. And a lot of people are saying that they think the S24 Plus is the best of the three. So super cool that AT&T sent this one to me, which means I need my unboxing tool. Don't try this at home. And we need to see what's inside. So go ahead and give it the cut. And then I'm gonna close my knife. We don't wanna see any drama here. Then I'll open it up and it is open. Let's see. Oh, so I see. So this part is supposed to have been stuck on the top of the lid. So you'd open it and it would look like this. And this is the S24 Plus. I'm going to pull the screen protection off. And that's a very nice looking phone. It's definitely pretty chunky in as much as it's a square, not a rounded edge on it. And that's because there's so much inside of this. This looks very much to me like the Apple iPhone, the very latest. The big difference, of course, is that on the iPhone, the three cameras are in a triangle shape. And here, Samsung, like many Android phones, is doing them one up, down, on the other. And that's okay. So this phone, let's go ahead and see if we can power it on. We should be able to. So it has either 256 gig or, for a little bit more, 512 gig of storage. The Ultra gives you a 1 terabyte storage option if you really, really need to put a lot on your phone. And this is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, so it's super fast and powerful, running the latest Android, which includes a lot of AI features. This has circle to search, if you've seen that one mentioned, and lots of really smart photo editing tools. 12 gig of RAM. And then in terms of the cameras, let's see, I'm going to just choose Start here, and I'll agree to everything. I don't know what the heck I'm agreeing to. Do you read all those really closely? And let's see, so easy setup with another device. I'm not going to go further than this on this particular video, but let me tell you that the three rear cameras are a 50 megapixel wide f1.8, a 12 megapixel ultra wide f2.2, and a 10 megapixel tele 3x zoom at f2.4. And this also includes what they call their 30x space zoom. I feel like there should be an echo on that. Space zoom. On the front, there's the little tiny punch hole, as is common with so many phones nowadays, and that is a 12 megapixel f2.2 camera. Now, one of the other important questions here is, what about the battery? And Samsung has given us a bigger battery in this. This is pretty hefty at 4,900 milliamp hours. It also supports 45 watt fast charging and Qi charging or wireless charging generation 1, but there's a brand new Qi 2 standard. This does not yet comply with that. That has to do with magnets to position the charger. So this will work great with all your existing wireless chargers if you have any, but if you're buying brand new ones that are Qi 2, then this is not a Qi 2 compatible. I guess, well, it will work with Qi 2. It'll probably just step down to Qi 1 rates. And in terms of the ports, on the bottom, you can see there's a little slot. My guess is that is actually for the speaker. And then there's USB-C for charging and a SIM slot, a physical SIM slot. On the left, nothing. On the top, nothing. There's 2 dots, possibly also for a speaker or a microphone. And then on the right is the very typical volume up, down, and then power buttons. And then there's sort of this mysterious spot on the lower portion that might be for a SIM expansion, but it doesn't feel like it opens up or comes out. So that's probably not what it's for. And then if I give you a close-up of the cameras, you can see what that looks like. And that's the whole phone. So there is no 3.5 millimeter jack. You're obviously going to be doing everything with Bluetooth, which is pretty modern and typical. And so that's the phone. Now, let's see what else is in the box. And since AT&T sent this to me, they're going to have sent a SIM card for me too, which is really nice of them. So let's just pull everything out of here and see. That looks like the whole thing. So we have a quick start guide. We have an AT&T 5G. Make sure you use the latest 5G SIM to get the best results. And unlimited cloud storage, AT&T, and terms and conditions. And then there is, like I said, the actual AT&T 5G SIM card that they sent me, which was nice of them. I'll plug that into the phone so I can test it further. And then finally, there's a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. And that's everything that's in the box. So you get the phone, the charging cable, a bunch of paperwork. Your SIM situation might be different and probably will. You probably won't have a SIM card already in the box. And that's everything there is. So it was worth mentioning that there are 4 different color options from AT&T. In total, if you go to the Samsung site, you can actually choose from 7 different colors. And there's some really nice colors. They did a really nice job this time. And in terms of the price, well, hang on. Before we get to the price, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. If you do that, then don't forget to also click on the bell icon to get notifications of my new content. And I appreciate a thumbs up if that's something that you feel I have earned with this unboxing. Cool. This is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus, and it is $999.99, or AT&T has a payment program where you can pay $27.78 a month times 36 months at att.com. Definitely worth checking out if you want to see about the other colors. Samsung.com also has lots of information. Now, I will be putting this through its paces, photos, videos, night shots, all sorts of stuff. So I will post another video that will have all of those demos and a full review. For now, we have unboxed it. It's pretty straightforward. That's all I got, and I hope to catch you in my next video.